Yes, especially if he put out the news that Cersei's kids were all bastards. Stannis' problem in large part wasn't so much that people abhorred the message, it was that they hated the messenger. If people think they can trade Joffrey and the Lannisters for Renly, more people might go along with it. But when it's Joffrey or Stannis, and Stannis looks comparatively weak militarily, that's a tall order. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. If Renly unambiguously has the actual best claim and has the Stormlands and probably the entirety of the Reach, guessing the Florents would go to him too if Stannis was out, and is under no threat from a freak shadowbaby incident, he's in pretty good shape. He's also more flexible and reasonable where someone like Robb is concerned, whereas Stannis had a more absolutist mindset that would have precluded him from expanding alliances or making compromises. Renly brought with him a powerful army of about 15,000 mounted soldiers, many of them knights. Stannis had an army of maybe 5,000. They were, as Renly described them, codfish lords and onion knights and sellswords, of which only about 400 were mounted. The rest were footmen and archers. Stannis did have one major advantage. His forces have had Storm's End encircled for quite a bit of time, meaning they have had time to dig pits, plant caltraps, and fortify the encampment with sharpened wooden stakes. And Renly was intent on charging Stannis' forces. In the famous Battle of Agincourt, the English forces were outnumbered, about 6,000 against 12,000, with the English soldiers made up mostly of bowmen while the French forces consisted mostly of knights. The English, however, had the advantage of terrain, thick mud which made it challenging for the French forces to engage, and sharpened wooden stakes. That battle ended in an overwhelming victory for the English forces. Had the battle gone ahead, on paper, Renly had great odds, and I would rather bet on Renly than Stannis. For every battle of Agincourt, there's likely a dozen battles completely forgotten because knights on horseback slaughtering archers is just what one would expect to happen in the ordinary course of matters. But every once in a while, there's an upset. True that Renly was no warrior. He was a lover, his procession moved a few miles a day, he enjoyed luxury and ease. Catelyn Stark says that he and his Rainbow Guard are children of summer, playing at war in tourney, and winter is coming. However, Renly had a massive army. And he was backed by the Tyrells, who are very rich and have an abundance of goods. And many other powerful houses of the Reach, including House Tarly, whose head is Randyll Tarly, who is second in constitution only to Tywin Lannister. He's a fierce man who is sworn to the Tyrells, but a far better commander than Mace Tyrell. Even at the beginning of the war, Stannis had a few thousand men, and Renly was closer to 100,000. Without Melisandre, Stannis would have failed. Furthermore, if Robb Stark had died first and Stannis lost to Renly's men, the North would very likely have gone to Renly's cause. And the series would have ended 2 books ago. Thanks for watching, please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.